Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the LazyBoyz podcast with me, Shane Todd, William Thompson, Mickey Bartlett.
Sorry, we speak for ourselves. Okay, all right.
But sometimes we like to do that.
I did enjoy it.
I wasn't finished.
And to be honest with you, I was kind of a wee bit out of breath from sitting here. So,
yeah. I wasn't finished. I was saying Mickey Bartlett, brilliant stand-up comedian, great guy. William Thompson, great guy. Brilliant comedian. I just reversed the way I did it.
That's all you did. I just want to explain as well. Have you noticed I've had a wee acne breakout this week, right? So I've got spots that if you look at them, I reckon you could draw a line between these and get a constellation. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's Orion's belt, and that's his bow and arrow.
You do.
That's his trousers too.
I didn't notice until you said it. You have a big one. I really want to pop.
It's already popped.
Whoa.
What did you say? I didn't hear that. But
you said it's Orion's belt. I said, I think there's trousers too. And you literally went, yeah.
Fuck up. Because I'm like, is there a head on it? It's not, it's just dry skin on it.
Yeah.
Because it's one of them ones, you're not supposed to pop it, but then it yielded a great harvest.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than a big, like, do you ever get one you pop it squirts out?
Do you know what I have on I have a recurring whitehead on my nose, right? I put a wee comb extractor on it, and it does that wee wormy thing.
I love that.
Do you know where it comes out like
I love that, and then you take it and spread it on your toast and all.
You keep going. Get the dog to lick them off and all. Do you ever do
I'm
that?
off carbs.
Do you want to be good for that? Sauna.
Right.
That's where I was.
Who's she?
45 minutes ago.
Oh.
When I was late for this episode.
It's because you were having a sauna?
I completely
At your
got
house?
the days mixed up. And Dan texted in and said, does anyone want coffee?
Where was the sauna?
And I was
Where was the sauna?
in my house.
In your house?
People say we're losing the run of ourselves.
Sort of fuck. It's two different types of people.
Boys, it's an investment in your health.
See, if I want a sauna, I've just go in the bathroom after my granddad's had a shit.
Yeah.
That's as close as I get to a sauna in the house.
The closest I get is to put a fucking toaster in the sink and then just stand over it. Or just stand real near a kettle. And it never boils, you're not close to it.
A toaster in the sink would look like a wee fairy's way of maybe ending it.
It's how you kill a dwarf.
Yeah.
When you said a fairy, I thought you were being like homophobic too.
No.
I can't go on.
I go.
I shag him inside.
Fairies. Dwarves.
Quiz, mate.
All right.
Fairies, dwarves, any fairy tale creature, mate. I'll fucking bomb him, mate. Oh, Mother Hubbard's goose fucking rimmed it, mate.
Pinocchio, he bummed me.
Yeah.
You lying little bastard.
I said, you like that? He said, yeah, his nose fucking stayed where it was, son.
You have a lineup like at the start of Shrek.
Those mice could see before I got them.
You're going the right way about a dick in the bottom.
They won't be fucking running anywhere for a few days now. Got the buck one fairy tale creature though, dead serious. Jokes aside.
Give us some of who are the big headline for it. Oh, Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell?
I mean, it says so fast.
You said
way too fast.
Julia Roberts in Hook when she's being Tinkerbell.
Favourite fairy tale creature, Julia Roberts.
Yeah. Julia Roberts in Hook. She
Yeah.
plays.
No, but we're talking about fairy tale. We're talking about the fairy tale characters. You can't, because that'll be like going, oh, Julia Roberts and Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah.
No, in Hook.
That's like me going Baloo the Bear, but Kim Kardashian's playing him. Like it doesn't.
Any day now, he's fucking remix.
in the big blue bum. Am I right?
How old was Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh, I think we'll stop you at little.
Well then, no. I mean, we'll keep an eye on her. See how she develops. Yeah, she's definitely sexually active. That's why she's wearing a riding hood.
You said that like a doctor looking at a mole. Keep a wee eye on her. We'll check back every 6 months. Like, didn't they have that countdown for Charlotte Church in the Sun?
They did.
Yeah.
Countdown to when she's 18.
Yeah.
Imagine the grubby Sun journalist writing that.
Do you know the only thing that was okay about that was Charlotte Church is our age, so I was able to go. Me too.
That's who.
Happy
that's
birthday,
for.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's who that was for. 15-year-old Sun readers.
Yeah. But I used to read the Sun when I was.
By the way, that wasn't newspaper. You used to read what?
When I was like 7 or 8, I would read the Sun. I was a wee kid. Used to just read the papers, like.
Just always in the barbers.
Yeah. I was just a wee.
I see you.
Informed child.
Yeah. Paper under the arm. Taking a stroll out to get it.
Well, pay for a shite, don't annoy me.
It's good that Dad would always have like his mates over the house, and I wanted to speak to them, but I didn't know what to talk to grown-ups about, so I would just come in and
tits.
be like, Gordon Brown, fucking nightmare, isn't they? That's all I would say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had nothing
Aye.
beyond that.
Yeah.
And they were also stupid, so they
Your
were
phone
like,
been hacked. Your phone been hacked. Your phone been hacked. Was the Sun that did that one?
News of the world.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. I was like
Take that back.
the Sun were more like tits and trivia.
But there were the smart man's
What a
tits and
poor
trivia.
game of Christmas. Right, we'll have a wee sherry and bring out the tits and trivia. Granny, wake up! You know how to play this. You roll the dice and get one out. For fuck's sake. Every year.
That's when you don't know the answer. You just be all, eh?
Now, let me ask you this. In Europe, they go naked in public saunas. Would you be fine with that?
Nope.
See, I'm gonna say yes because I'm like, everyone's really hot. But then you think, nah, some ugly. I don't want to be naked.
I don't
in
go
the sauna.
naked in my own shower. I just can't. I don't look good naked, man.
What do you do?
Do you wear swimming shorts in your
Oh,
shower?
just get a wet wipe and go inside my shirt.
Ah.
I made that up. I go naked in my own shower, but I lock the door.
I was going.
Double lock it.
Do you lock the door in the shower?
Yeah.
See, that's a weird move. Like,
No, but I lock the
What are
door.
you worried about?
Because I live with a woman, so every time that the bathroom door closes, she has to talk to me, and I'm like, I need a half an hour where there's no questions.
My granny does
it's a
this.
long shower.
And then she knows that I can't hear her in the shower, and she'll talk to me, and I go, I'm in the shower, I can't hear you. So she then proceeds to have the conversation she wanted to have.
Right.
And it's her going, just letting you know we're going to Asda. And that's me going, I can't hear you. So we'll be back in about I can't hear you. So then when we're back and you hear the shower stop and the door open going, I can't fucking hear you. Go away.
Yeah.
And she's all, no. Gotcha.
Got your nose.
Locking the door in your own house for the bathroom, weird to me.
When I lived on my own, right?
All right, Pistorius.
When I lived on my own, I had kept the bathroom door open that often that whenever I went for a pee in my mum's house, I forgot to lock the door behind me.
You don't lock it for a pee, like.
No, in someone else's house, you do.
You do. What, you
If
piss open door in someone else's house?
I think people.
So you got
Of course he does. He's got a
Nothing
sauna.
in curtains, by the way, Brian.
Aye, he's got a sauna in his own home. He's probably wiping his deck in the fucking carpet.
I would say
Someone else will deal with this.
no, but I didn't just like that was. I just got a great deal thanks to Zen Therma.
Who's Zen Therma, your driver? You fucking posh cunt.
They'll give
Sorry I'm late. I got trapped in my own sauna.
He'll give you-
Were you late because you had your head up your own hole?
He'll give you one too.
I live in a flat. Where am I going to put it?
You could live in the sauna. It's bigger than your flat.
Just see Mickey, he died of dehydration, but his skin was fantastic.
No, but I won't plug it. But I'm just saying they do like up to six person ones, so they're spacious. Like,
How big's yours? How big's yours?
but,
It's like a porta cabin at a festival.
mine's a one person one. It's
A
sad when
one-person
I'm-
sauna, that's terrifying.
It's sad when I'm
That's
sitting
man, that's a coffin with steam in it.
He's just sat there like the Winter Soldier in the fucking pressure
A
chamber.
one-person sauna is what it's going to look like when they bury me and him, just vape smoke.
What's terrifying? Imagine you were a robber, right, and you broke in. What are you saying's terrifying about this? I showed you this last night.
Oh my god.
Right, say you break in the
Send
my
it to
house.
Dan so they can put it up on screen.
No. What are you trying to say? I'm Patrick Bateman in American Psycho.
Jesus Christ. Shit. There's no way look at that. I can see your fingers. I'm saying.
You look like you're in the elimination chamber, but not till way later in the match, so you can have a wee seat. I'm number 6. I can pop a squat here.
Look like you're about to go down to a bunch of girls with white and red lights.
You told me just before we started recording this you had a dream, and then I said
Yeah.
save it and tell me what happened.
I had a dream that, and I very rarely dream alcoholism.
That's so sad.
I know, but I'm living the
You
dream.
just dream of
Do you know what I mean?
more pints.
But my dreams were always fucking stressful, right? So last night you asked me to be a manager for the football match, right?
Yeah.
And then I talked to Chris Henry, former international Ireland rugby player,
Yeah.
right? And then last night dreamt that Chris Henry came running over to me during an Ireland versus England rugby match, World Cup final, and went, mate, one of our players hasn't turned up. He's not well, but he's the same size as you, so just stick his shirt on and just run about the field here. And I was all, no sweat, Chris. So I run about the field pretending to play rugby. Chris just keeps going, you're all right, you're dead on. Ireland win, right? Everyone's like, fucking unreal. I'm like, yes, boys. Can I keep my shirt? Because I actually look pretty good in it, right? The next day, he phones me going, you're not going to believe this. The manager's not well. We need you to come down here and manage the team. And they got fucking stuffed. And then I ended up at a press conference going, he fucking told me to come. Right? And I woke up this morning going, fuck Shane Todd. And
I could see that being like a wee UTV movie. You play for, the match
I just become the fucking most official mascot of all time.
Here's the one nitpicky thing I have that shows to me you don't watch sports
Well,
is
what? Whoa,
the wee
what?
nitpicky thing.
Alright.
The nitpicky is the first game is the World Cup final.
Yeah.
And then you're like, they have a match after.
It was a dream, mate.
No, I
And
know,
then-
but
and
that's
then-
mental.
And also
But
the
lads,
fact,
I know it's a World Cup final, but with a friendly against Andorra
I
tomorrow.
forgot you can control your dreams and have to wait 6 weeks for injuries to clear up
I
and all that
can't.
sort of shit.
this
Like,
is, I know, right.
I can't.
I need to have a prolonged call out on you for this,
Go ahead.
right? He really does think he can control his dreams.
I know.
I know that I can.
You can't.
I can. Lucid dreaming is a thing.
But you
not.
can't do it.
I can. I can teach you how.
I think, no, stop.
Just let me
Hi.
in. Let me into
How
your
would you? Do I fall asleep and then you just whisper at me?
Let me into your touch it, Mickey.
Right, I think there's a thing where you're in a certain...
Milk that cow, Mickey. Milk that. You're on a lovely form. Oh, the other's slimy. Oh. You're
never
thirsty.
said
Have a wee.
Choke yourself a wee bit, Mickey.
Never say the
Smell.
other slimy.
Taste the milk, Mickey. It's unpasteurized.
But you can. You can do it.
No, wait. I think there's a state of sleep where you're sort of half dozing, where you can not control dreams, but you can go back into a dream and stuff.
Right? That's what you think.
See, I can't ever. Anytime I wake up, I've woken up and been like, I was really enjoying that dream.
Do you wake up? I imagine you wake up. You go a lot when you.
That's how
when
I
you
fall
doze.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the voices start to come
Yeah.
back. No, don't take me back. Don't take me in there. 8 hours later, wake up covered in crisps. I did it again.
It's me over you just eating a bag of Monster Munch.
I went sleep
well,
sleep
Mick.
shopping again there.
Wake up around with my 6 lightsabers. Fuck.
So you can
my lick.
teach. You can teach us the lucid dream.
If you're willing to learn.
I don't.
But
like
how,
dreams.
what's
I'm not
what's
getting
what's
into a dream.
like first class? We turn up. Hi, I'm Mr. Thompson. This is Lucid Dreaming 101.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the first stage?
I teach you my tricks for what to look out
But what's
for.
the trick? Tell me what the
Yeah. What
trick
what's,
I
what's
have-
the headline?
How can you teach me
It's
to
a very
do this
unruly
in my
class.
dreams?
Not let me speak, isn't it? How are you going to teach? Well, how are you going to teach me? Well, what I'm going to
Don't worry
tell
about
me how.
Don't worry about it, Willie. It's all a dream.
It's not
Sir,
real, right?
sir,
Yeah.
we want a lucid dream.
You want a lucid dream?
Yes, sir.
Right. Why do you want a lucid dream? You having scary dreams?
Yeah.
What's in your scary dream?
His sauna doesn't work, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the first thing? How do you know you're in a dream?
You don't until you wake
Yeah,
up.
you wake up and go, fuck, what do you have the dream? I
You
just
wake
had?"
up and go, I'm not a knight.
Wrong.
Yeah.
What?
Wrong.
Right.
You can't know you're in a dream.
Hi.
If have you ever been in a dream and say you say like you meet Mickey in the dream, Mickey isn't behaving the
What a
way
dream.
you know Mickey.
Right. He's
Yeah.
sober.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm eating a salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a kale smoothie in his hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So immediately
Right. He's walking.
you should in your mind go,
Hey, Shane, it's me, Mickey. That's Christopher Walken I was trying to do there.
so immediately like if that was happening in real life, Mickey was doing something he wouldn't do, would you in your mind go, that's not like Mickey?
But
Yeah.
I'm a wily character, though. So I mean, you
You're
never know
coyote?
you never know what I'm going to do.
Right.
Right? I'm fucking mad,
Yes.
me.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I'm crazy.
I
Do
know
you
what you mean.
I can predict a few things, right?
Nah,
Right.
You're
no.
you're gonna have a pint.
He's walking about like Braveheart times.
I don't. Shh. Where is this pint? Are we on a pint now?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So if he say you see Mickey in the dream or anyone,
And he's in Braveheart times,
right?
right?
You should go.
I'm the only one not left my kilt.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's freezing.
Didn't sauna today, shy.
Right.
So you should go. He's doing something uncharacteristic. So you're like, that's not quite right.
Yes.
So then,
And then sometimes I say to myself, "This is a dream."
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is lucid dreaming.
So
so
what
I'm
I
really
do
doing it.
then is I go, well, there's stuff I'm not able to do in real life. So I'm like, if I
What, like
if
what?
I think about
Like what?
If I
Tie shoes.
I'm trying to fucking
What?
answer you.
Burning the boats?
If I try to
Parking
I don't
far
know,
away
well,
from Tesco.
So I go, I can't fly in real life. So I
Like
go, I
what?
wonder if I
Kissing
can
girls?
Kiss plenty of girls. Yeah. Kiss loads.
What do you have in your dreams? Emotions.
What do you do? Get to ride all the rides at a theme park?
Can't do that. You fucking faster than
What
you.
do you do? Find truffles?
Guys are terrible students.
What are the things you want to do? What are the things you can't do in real life?
Fly.
Smile.
Fly. Have funny mates.
Listen to kneecap without getting angry.
Not have people think you're Vern Troyer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Right.
I'd say so. I'm like, I can't fly in real life, and they'll go, wonder if I can fly, and then you can't. You can think yourself into flying
And then how long can you control it for?
as long as you're aware you're dreaming. Use the whole dream. Because I always get dreams where I'm
But
being
what's the difference
chased.
between that and daydreaming? Because I could picture him flying now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you open up your.
It's windy.
Why in your flying face do you turn into Ray Charles?
It's because of the midgies.
Are you trying to say Ray Charles wasn't blind? He was just always around midges?
Here's from the
Racist.
Yeah.
They were the wee backing band.
Ray Charles and the midgies. There was no percussion. It was just a guy going.
Ray Charles.
That's also how he found his way around. Coming out.
Ray Charles and the grumpy midges. People think Stevie Wonder's not blind. Have you heard this theory?
Yes.
There's videos of him like where a guy's about to walk into like a symbol on a stage.
And he catches it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever see his wife? Neither's he.
You know what his first step
Although he
was?
has-
The
What?
lamppost.
Do you hear Stevie Wonder one time was in the. You got a cheese grater for Christmas? Said it was the best book you ever read.
Yeah. He's blind.
But yeah, he is blind. Well,
Or is he?
I've seen a few videos where it looks like.
Because he drives like.
He certainly does not.
Someone back me up. What do you know what his number one hobby is? Driving.
It absolutely isn't.
Alright, well.
There's no way it is.
Full.
I imagine it's waving a stick at stuff.
No, I don't even think he has a stick.
I thought it'd be bucking.
Oh, he does that too.
He doesn't drive.
He is a car enthusiast, Dan, right or wrong?
No, that's not what
how
you
does
said.
he
You
know?
said he drives.
Type in Stevie Wonder driving.
Yeah, cannot drive a car.
He's blind.
People will back me up in the comments. He drives
What do you think?
cars.
Do you think he's
Stephen Hogan
Kates?
loves the Olympics, mate. Athlete. What are you talking about?
I mean, to be fair, Stephen Hogan was doing some shit you didn't think he could do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
But like, I don't think Stevie Wonder's driving his car and being like, ah. We're
No,
right for now.
I mean,
Ah!
yes,
Open your eyes. I did.
he probably did have the window. He probably relied on cues quite a lot of like, here, I'm going to reverse here. Keep telling me
Aye.
if I'm sweet.
Stevie Wonder's driving. He thinks he's off road. It's just people.
He's like, this drum and bass is class. Stevie, the radio don't work, man.
Why?
Or
In your,
Stevie Wonder driving around.
I wish that came across in the audio.
I know.
why in your head did you think he could drive?
I know this is a fact. Stevie Wonder's hobby is driving.
It's not.
cars.
Are you thinking about the Eddie Murphy bit where Eddie Murphy's like, you want to impress me? Take the wheel for a second.
Stevie Wonder drives cars. You're lying to me.
Do you know who Stevie Wonder is?
Yes.
Describe him to me.
Superhero.
Are you
Stevie Wonder.
Are you confusing him with Steve McQueen and at the end of Great Escape?
I think he's confusing with Jeremy Clarkson.
No.
Stevie
I'm
Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
I'm the blindest man in the world.
He has a big farm and all. Stevie Wonder.
Punch that wee Irish boy in the
Aye,
head.
Stevie Wonder.
Jeremy Clarkson saying superstition. Is that him? Very superstitious.
The writings on the wall.
That's mental how we could do that at the same
Right.
time. That's mental.
It's
I just
impossible
called.
for him to get a driver's license because he's blind.
Yeah,
Fuck what?
But wait.
Mate,
I'm
what
telling
would we
you.
do before Google?
Then again, I do know a lot of people that don't have licenses for driving. Like,
Aye. But they're not
Right,
blind.
maybe
Yeah,
he doesn't.
true.
Maybe he doesn't drive.
This was 10 minutes of...
Oh, I thought that was. I guess maybe a fake image. Someone's put him behind the wheel, like, but
They see
That's
me
one of Mickey's
rolling,
dreams.
but I can't.
isn't she lovely?
Don't try and sing your way
Isn't
out of
she?
it.
No, he's like, isn't she? Is she?
Is she, bro?
Do you think if his wife was thinking, he was like, "Isn't she gorgeous?" And everyone's like, "Aye, lovely, Stevie."
No, you can feel the beauty in people's faces.
Nah.
Blind people can, yeah. It's like an extra sense. They touch
I
your
don't
face.
think that's true.
No.
I think she's got a cracking set of ditties and he's into it.
I can
Now,
see that.
What do you think you'd know what we look like if we touched our faces?
I'm having a breakout right now, so I would look like a cheese grater.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be bumpy.
Nah.
Right.
You could feel if like someone like, you know, like had a beard maybe, and maybe a bit of like a chubby face.
Yeah, I don't think I'd feel.
Can I try
too...
touching your face with my clothes? See what it's like. To
Go
see if I
ahead.
think it looks.
Go ahead.
Oh no. Yeah, I feel like the kind of shape of your head.
Why's your hand smell like Kevin Hart's dick?
How do you know what Kevin Hart's dick smells?
Exactly. Plus, not
Because he
my hand.
blindfolds me.
That's not my hand. I think I was breathing.
I farted.
So gross. I love how angry he is.
He's not angry.
Rude talking about Kevin like that.
That's no.
Or
Kev.
Kevin, me and Kev fell out.
Did you?
Did you?
Sure, he didn't.
I don't know why we're comedy.
He
Sorry.
didn't get the boys on that when he was over.
True.
Yeah.
Sly.
What a wee dick.
Coming into our fucking town.
Mm-hmm.
You think you are Kevin Hart?
Taking our job. Fucker.
Remember, he was supposed to. He was do. He
Clyde Step. I just panicked because there was a
But what
That's
did
a
you do
weird.
there?
That's a weird anxiety tick. So
Yeah.
you just go.
just develop a wee lisp. It's a new thing I'm trying to get booked. The BBC needs some sort of disability. Ugly wasn't enough apparently.
Do you worry that like now your cerebral palsy symptoms
Yeah.
are lessened? You know, because people don't outwardly see it as much because you've lost the weight, you're fit and healthy.
I'm
and
sorry, I
everything.
thought you said cerebral palsy Simpsons, and
Oh
quite
my
like to say
God.
that. Just everybody shouting dough. I caramba.
Start of it, Stevie Wonder just driving through the house into the garage.
But do you? What if they like?
Bart's just scribbling on the backboard. Don't say it. Then he eats the chalk. I was too far. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, maybe people will. What if broadcasters and all were saying to you? What if they sat you down to meet and they were like, Willie, you need to start getting back to
Can you wrap it up?
getting back to the old you a bit more,
They pretty much already did.
right?
I have been told multiple times, like,
Get the weight back on.
you don't look visibly
Yeah, that
enough
less
to be
burn-
like,
barely noticeable fucking cerebral palsy.
yeah,
shit.
like this is
yeah.
a thing that really frustrated. Like that happened anyway.
What
People
if
were like, oh, you don't fucking look it, and apparently that's a fine thing to say to me.
No.
What if Netflix brought you in and were like, we'd love to give you a special, but you know,
No, I wouldn't do it.
But weirdly, you could just fucking
And I'll say this:
play
I
a
know
game of
there's
football and then record your special and be like, well,
yeah.
Do
Do
you
you know what I mean? I do anything and then it comes out. But I'll say there's plenty of acts that do that.
oh,
I'll fucking say that. But yeah, no, that's been said to me already.
You could
Is,
just send them that footage of that time we were in Manchester and you fell in the Wagamama, and they'd be like, no problem.
holy fuck, do you remember that?
He just. It was like he'd been hit by a car, but there was no car involved, and he was standing still.
Literally, like a sniper hit me.
Yeah.
I just flew up into the air.
just knackered, like was this from touring and stuff? Or?
I just slipped. I
It
was
looked like a
tired.
wave hit him, but like an imaginary
Yeah.
wave.
That happened to me once, but I was just real drunk. I was talking to my sister made a daiquiri, which was a liter bottle of vodka and strawberry Ibina. Sorry, a daiquiri. Fucking in the sauna.
Don't be jealous. You could get a sauna too. You're making plenty of money. You can get yourself a sauna.
I'm jealous.
Get a sauna.
I'll get one.
Get one.
I'll get one now.
Get one.
I'm a fucking photo guy. Get a sauna guy.
You spend more on lightsabers than I do on this.
I've only got the one lightsaber. It is a fucker to charge. Like,
Is it a replica?
not the real one.
Yeah, take your head off. Like,
Got off Liam Neeson.
What colour is it?
Whatever colour you want to be with. It's a Lucid lightsaber.
Doesn't exist. But
Lucid Lightsaber is also the name of my trans character. Trans character. It's not a character. It's a real thing.
You're really trying
Sorry,
to
that's
back on
not
TV.
sarcastic. Genuinely is.
Yep.
did the boys feel bad for our boy Eamon Homes when he fell off his seat?
No. Could fall off a building. I
See
wouldn't
if
feel
you-
bad for.
See if you fall off a seat. Acknowledge you've fallen off a seat.
Yeah.
Have a laugh.
Yeah.
Don't
go,
pretend.
I'm okay.
Don't pretend. Don't look at me. Don't pretend you didn't fall off the seat.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
There's refugees in the country.
You're not my real dad.
Yeah.
Bro, you
I
fell
am
off the
over her. I am. No, the divorce didn't hit me hard. Has there been anyone who's been more, the wife's left me and it's not going well than Eamon Homes?
Just falling off chairs. Like,
Did he not leave her? Is he not going with some sweet young
no
thing? Like?
fucking way he left her. Like, he could.
oh, Misfits boxing, you and Eamon Homes.
I'd fucking beat the fuck.
Oh,
Do you know what I don't like about him? Like, is anytime he introduces himself to somebody of color, it sounds like cultural appropriation.
What?
He's like, I'm Eamon Homes.
Eamon Homes.
I don't know. It was a joke I made up today in the house. It wasn't
can
very
you
funny.
deconstruct it?
No,
I
I couldn't construct it.
the sly thing is that the cameras did not pan.
I
to
know
him.
they should have fucking panned
What
around.
the fuck? That's how GB News takes that way too seriously.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
those boys. You need like. Could you imagine if that was like Nicholas Witchell back in the day?
Yeah.
He'd be loving it.
Who's Nicholas Witch?
He was a BBC newsreader thing. Sir Trevor McDonald be laughing his bag off
Yeah,
lying on the floor.
100%.
Oh, he was doing that.
It did sound like it sounded like it was a bad fall too. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It would have been. Yeah.
Like, do you remember that fat lady?
Laughing so
Do you
hard.
remember that lady was in the big thing like making wine? She was standing on grapes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she fell out.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
There's some newsreaders I would like if Hugh Edwards had a fell. And he's just like, oh, help me, get one of the wee interns to help me up here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sore.
Hugh Edwards would have fell on that seat with no seat on it. Just a bar up his whole. And now the weather.
Oh, falling into the dark web here. Someone help me up.
It's all sticky. So am I.
Yeah, the cameraman, like the vision mix, that's up to the vision mixer to get a shot. It wouldn't even.
It wasn't live then, was it?
I don't know.
It had to be
I think
live.
it-
It,
it-
I kept it in
But
pre-recorded.
here,
The director won't have cut it just.
But it'd be funnier to see
Should've.
to cut the Eamon and he's not there. I don't like. To be fair, he's an old guy. If he's had a fall on the floor, maybe we don't want to see that. But it'd be funny to cut over to just the chair. Not
Do you know
there.
what you don't see anymore as well? You don't see, like, do you know those shows where they would bring out somebody who was involved in a blooper and go, come on, we'll watch you making a dick of yourself?
Yes.
And
Yes.
fucking celebrities got to be a wee bit human. They don't have it
Yes.
anymore.
No.
It's all ego and fucking
Yes.
branding and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because that would have been fucking great if about a year from now.
Especially GB News, they want to look like they've all the authority.
Yeah.
They want to look like unruffled by everything. And then if you like Mr. Bean it and fall off a chair, like
Yeah.
that makes you more human. Like,
Did I make this up? Did Chris Tarrant used to host one of those?
I think he might have
Tarrant
done,
on TV.
sounds
Yeah,
like it.
well,
I
something
was
like that.
really, it was like after 11. Because I knew
It was
him
like-
from
it was like you've
it's
been
a-
framed for
it
adults.
could
You see
be
his nightclub one, Tarrant on E. It was wild.
But
I don't want to give you that because he wants it.
he was a shagger back in the day.
Tarrant?
I used to see him in the sun all the time because I used to read it, remember? And he'd be like open shirt.
his
and all,
tits out?
but- Yeah.
Page 3.
But like,
Who wants to
That
look
was
at
Frank
these?
Spencer.
Dan's face of no more getting
Bessie.
libeled here from someone. But like he used to, like, it'd be weird because he'd host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you'd know him from that. And then after 11, he's like, and in Belgium, there's an advert where a girl gets her tits out. And you're like, what is going on?
I remember the
Yeah.
show. He's behind the desk, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
But
It was
but
like
he was
TV
like,
burp, but for like
Yep.
but darker.
yeah.
I remember that.
But you're used to him going like, it could be A or it could be C. And then you see him be like, look at this arse in Brazil.
What a minge! Oh!
Oh, what a
Hi, it's Chris Tarrant here, perving on women.
I'm outside the window. Oh! We're here at the ladies' changing rooms. Oh!
Chris, we have some reports about you. Could be true. We can ask the jury.
He gets sentenced.
Somebody in the jury got.
Who wants to do 12 years in Wandsworth? Oh!
women's prison.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. That was
Yeah, Mickey. The
that
joke.
was a great era of TV. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The blooper is lost.
Yeah.
Remember you watch the comedy movie and then straight away you want to see the
100%.
bloopers?
I've never seen an episode of Parks and Recs,
Yeah.
but I have watched the bloopers.
They
Yes.
come on the back one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest jokes of all time.
Right. What this the big question. What show has the best bloopers you've seen?
Movie or TV show?
TV show, because I have an answer for this.
I love Extras.
That's mine
Yeah,
too.
extras, the bloopers now are fucking brilliant.
Ross Kemp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special Army.
How they got through that Patrick Stewart scene
Oh.
where he's like, her knickers fall off. And she scrambles,
Yeah.
she scrambles, but I've seen
I've seen
everything.
And Chagwin. Pop knob.
Yeah.
in
That's
Fanny.
fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Was it Les Dennis or Keith
No,
Chagwin?
It's
Keith
Keith
Chagwin.
Chagwin,
Rest in
Pop
peace.
Knob in Fanny.
Do you remember Keith
Not up the
Chagwin
arse.
having a naked game show on Channel 5
Vaguely.
where he was naked too?
Chagwin's Naked Island?
I mean, it has to be.
It was
Or Naked Jungle?
It was something like that. But it
By
was
the way,
like,
there can't be more than one of them.
yeah.
Checkers Naked Island? Nah.
Man, it was early Channel 5. Could be fucking.
Yeah.
But there was like, they had. Do you know those like inflatable bungee courses? So people were like in the nip, attached to that bungee cord, had to run up and try and grab something at the end of it, and he's there.
Checkers cock.
Yeah, but he's like bollock naked apart from a bum bag and a mag pack.
By the way, he couldn't believe his luck when he pitched that.
Aye,
And they
but
went,
they also,
yes, Keith.
It was in broad daylight. It was in fucking broad daylight as well.
Naked Jungle.
Naked Jungle.
Oh.
How many episodes did they do?
Many. One?
6.
I want to say one episode.
One.
Yeah.
But even that's a result for
I
Checkers.
think they went,
Aye.
Cheggers will take it the series, and he went, I've told my story.
Yeah.
I've done what I wanted to do.
I think, was it him or Les Dennis? I'll be careful which one it was. Wrote a joke book, but just took all one-liners from industry comedians. And then everybody was like, you stole my joke. And he just went in a big blocking spree on. I think it might have been Les Dennis.
Les Dennis is a man I perpetually feel sorry for.
Because of that Extras episode.
Yeah.
But that's also based on real life.
Yeah. Because he was married to Amanda Holden.
Amanda Holden, but
Punching.
Neil Morrissey
I
was
wouldn't mind
shagging
Amanda
her the
Holden.
whole time.
Bob the Builder?
I wouldn't mind Amanda Holden.
Was he Bob the Builder?
No, that was Peter Kay.
No,
it
he's
wasn't. Bob the Builder's Neil Morrissey.
Rory the racing car.
I thought you were
Rory!
going to say Rory the racist.
Garlic bread, fucking disgusting.
Remember this one. White people on the streets of Britain. Remember that? Not allowed that anymore.
You dip your hobnob in a cup of tea at break, so it's like fucking refugees coming over. Fighting edge men.
At a wedding, at a family wedding. Not one of these arranged, not bastards. Proper wedding.
I used to work at a supermarket back when we could get jobs.
Bar garlic bread. I can't remember any of
Yeah,
this
no,
material.
I'm running out as well.
So who was Bob the Builder? Neil Morrissey?
Neil Morrissey. Yeah.
Neil Morrissey.
So from
Ringo
who-
Starr was Thomas the Tank Engine.
he was the narrator.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
like the shows they're connected to.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know he was Bob the Builder though.
Vern Troyer was Barney.
No, he
Made
wasn't.
that up.
It's Chris Tarrant. Rahul.
Jimmy Savile.
Oh my God.
I love you. You love me. Keep a secret.
Give Barney a hug. It's only a bit of fun.
Harold Shipman was Postman Pat. Not
That
a lot
is
of
very
people
true.
know that.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Am
Not a
I
lot of
wrong?
people know it. That's Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that.
Not a lot of people know that.
That's Zippy from Rainbow.
Who was also.
What was our question before this?
It was Neil Morrissey
Neil Morrissey was
riding Amanda Holden while she was married to Les Dennis.
Man was behaving badly.
fucking.
Yeah?
Jesus,
Yeah.
very badly.
Bob built her. Nah, that wasn't good.
What?
Can we fuck it?
Yeah. He already did. Yeah, I didn't know that about Neil Morrison and Amanda Holden.
Was and that's why she left. And when she broke up with him,
Will, sorry, Willie has late 90s gossip.
Yeah, fucking right.
I fucking do.
You read the
Read
Sun?
the Sun.
I'm not. That's where most of my knowledge of things comes
Morrissey, you dirty bastard. Oi.
from. So they split up, and she went. She said she left him because she didn't want to have kids, and he did. And then after came out and went, I did want to have kids, just not with you. Which is fucking
Especially
lie
when you
to the
host
man.
family fortunes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you're never going to be on this. Yes. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Unless you have a sister or something.
that's so fucking sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
He went, we have kids, and she went,
5 things she'll never say to you. I love you.
Aye.
Oh, sad. Like
Neil
It is.
Morrissey too. Imagine like.
he's a big lanky dope. Like
I reckon
I
he's
mean-
packing a hog too.
Nah, I bet you his willy smells
Nah,
like fucking
Clunes-
scratching.
Clunes-
I reckon.
Clunes.
You reckon Clunes got the big one?
100%.
He's got
big
the ears.
dopey guy. Yeah.
I big
He doesn't know what to do with.
I big dopey
Yeah.
cock. He can't even.
He
fucking-
doesn't
It
know
looks
what
like
to
an elephant when he's in the nip.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's too it's too big,
Yeah.
and he's a wee bit embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
he's not a big show off guy.
Like
about
everyone's
it.
like, here's babe, it's the size of
inconvenient.
his fucking packer, and
It's
he's like,
inconvenient.
stop it, lad.
I heard a story one time, and this might get us in trouble to know, about Michael Gove. Apparently is packing a fucking WMD, and
Yeah.
quite often would get his dick out in the House of Commons. Not in the actual House of Commons, but like in Westminster.
He
He'd be in the
also,
bathroom
and
he'd
this
whip his
won't
cock
get
out.
us in trouble
Yeah,
because he-
most people do.
No, but like I
This
mean,
guy at the urinal
but
used to get his
no,
dick
I mean
out.
like get it out. Like he wouldn't be like at the urinal having a pee.
He's
Like
washing
walk
his
in was
hands.
is yeah. It was
he's hanging the towel off
yeah.
it, dry him on that
He
big
was
one.
also in the ladies' room.
That's fair.
He also in
Allegedly.
this.
Allegedly has a big willy.
He's an unsuspecting packer. Like
Yeah,
that is the case.
This allegedly, but was also reported, big coke fiend. Michael Gove.
That's probably worse than what he said. Like
yeah. It's probably
No, but this was reported
I paid him a compliment.
it was reported.
in the news, allegedly.
I
It
think
was
they're-
reported
I
upon,
think
wasn't it?
they're-
Yeah.
Yeah. He says he was fortunate not to go to
I
prison.
fucking love to rack a
Did he?
line.
But
I,
they're- I think-
I love it.
Do you know what that is? That's politicians. You know the way they're trying, like, they're on the election trail, like the English politicians, like, have a pint of bitter in the local.
Yeah.
That's him trying to really get the votes. He's just
Yeah.
lying. He's like, no, I go to Creamfields every year.
Aye.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. They're,
Trying to get votes, he's just in a kitchen at 4 in the morning, like his shirt off and all.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Listen, would you just disagree?
Aye.
And you know,
I love you.
He's just walking around areas that don't vote Tory, being like left the line in the bathroom for a few minutes.
but you know the way,
Cheers, Rebecca.
you know the way they soften T's and words, like David Cameron used to do it. So instead of saying like regret and really pronounce it, they would say like regret. You know?
Oh, really?
Do you know they do things like that? Yeah.
I know that the Obama the thumb pointing thing was it wasn't just him that did it, but it's a
It was him
It's a-
pointing on a map. He was like, the drone strikes.
Yeah.
There, full family wedding. There. Good mom.
my wife's Willie is.
Oh my god.
Come on.
But
Oh my god.
we all know
I'm
it's
not
a wee
his
joke,
wife.
but it's a less aggressive way of pointing. What did you say?
You said my wife's Willie. I went, I'm not his wife.
That's funny. So we'll do that again so we can cut a
Get
good
it,
clip.
I'd like
get
to-
it live.
Oh, I'd love to see it as a celebrity couple. You and Barack Obama.
Yeah. Me ringing you boys, be like, lads, can I get Barry in tonight?
Barzo!
I'm living in Tully Carnet. I would love it. It's Willie.
I loved William of Orangedale. That was a great show. Should have made more of those.
Fell over in Wagamama.
I never miss a mudblood. Him and your man Patty. Wow.
Fuck, I'd love to be married to Obama. Like,
I'd love to be married to Bill Clinton.
no.
What?
you wouldn't
No.
No, I mean,
One, you wouldn't have to ride him because he'd be out fucking. But then every night, bit of saxophone.
oh, I'm coming.
Does he play the saxophone?
I'm trying. I'm
That's
trying
how
to.
he got the many. He was like, Monica Lewinsky was like, she's a fucking snake.
Clinton, like
I
no.
feel bad for her.
For Monica Lewinsky.
But then
yeah,
Clinton
100%.
might tell you
She
some
was
of the
like,
stuff
what?
he's done, and then you just feel sad.
Yeah.
I think he'd ruin celebrities for me. Like, you'd be watching a movie, like you're watching Flubber.
He's announced.
Yeah. No, you'll be watching Flubber, you'll be like, I had him.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to buck him.
I used to make him flubber around like that as well. Back when I was president of the United States
That's a
of America.
fantastic
really
Bill
good.
It's
Clinton.
a really, I've been trying to work on a fucking RFK, but I can't quite get it right. Like, they're putting phosphates in the cereal.
Derek?
No, it sounds like he's talking to a fan.
They're putting phosphates in the cereal, hey? Robert Kennedy Jr., hey?
That's a wild handling. Them vaccines is causing autism and all. Hey, that's fucking mad. Hey.
They just popped me uncle. Was it his uncle?
His uncle is that.
See the Kennedys for the amount of suspicious deaths.
Aye.
Fucking loads of them. Like,
What an unlucky family.
swear to God, because
Yeah.
even like
Keep walking
Everywhere,
into
yeah,
keep walking into the field
bullets.
of bullets.
Fuck's sake, can't I go?
you definitely had a point as a Kennedy where you go, I don't think I should go outside.
Yeah.
We should just stay here, man.
But that's why he's like, the cereal they're giving the kids is very dangerous. You're like, I don't know. Like, I think the guns they're hitting you with is way.
Yeah.
The Kennedys are like the cast of Final Destination. You're gonna die at some point. It doesn't matter what you do.
And it's not of old age.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a 27-year-old Kennedy. You're like, this old cunt.
Yeah. He died of
thing-
natural causes. This brain, this bullet in his brain eventually killed him.
Yeah, exploding brains runs in the family. It's a genetic thing. It's my brains don't like it when we get bullets in them.
There's a fucking you know the story about RFK when he was taking heroin, found a whale on the beach, and then cut the whale's head off, strapped it to the top of the car, and brought it home with his kids in the car.
I actually do know.
Right now,
this.
that's a legit thing he did in like the 70s. I don't know why. For some reason, I was all at. I mean, that's class.
Halfway through that journey, though, you have to realize you don't know what you're going to do with a head.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he knew what he was going to do with the head. He's probably going to fuck it.
We can rebuild. We can rebuild JFK.
They're like, no, we need
bigger, better, stronger.
That would terrify other
we
countries.
need a real head.
That's the plot of Free Willy 5. What am I going to do with this? Do you regret cutting that whale's head off? Oh my God.
How old are you, Priscilla? 14. I never met anyone who got to 14. They're very old.
I went to a party with the decapitated whale.
They killed my dad. All I have left of him is these blue suede shoes.
Here's my impression.
Where did your dad get shot? In the ghetto. He wasn't when he was shot in the face.
We can't go on together without a head.
With a dislocated mind. Because it fucking.
Imagine a doctor diagnosed that after JFK got killed. A dislocated mind. It looks like he's died of a dislocated
Can we
mind.
put it back in? We'll just need to scrape it off your dress jacket. But
Oh, isn't that a thing after you can't see her like scramble and be like,
she
fuck.
pecks bits of his head up like.
Jesus. Stick out in the jar, growing back.
To do banter. He was always losing the head. You're like, not the time, Jackie.
Suppose we'll throw that new hat out.
That's the only way I'm getting the head.
Fuck. Oh my God.
Like, Jackie, nip it in the bud.
He's still warm, Jackie, for fuck's sake. You're fucking ready. He's still warm.
I just saw Shane Todd fuck JFK's brains.
What a lucid dream is, isn't it? That's something he wouldn't normally do.
You sure he's the brains of the family?
You fucking checkers, not carbon monoxide slipping in that sauna of yours. Jesus Christ.
Here, whoa. Oh my God.
Just like you're just walking about a house, your throat's on there going, when a brain's at port. Oh shit. Give me that back. I've only got one of them. Give me that back. I love my job.
That's fucking fantastic.
Chris Tarrant
So
on TV is what we're talking about. Is that right? Be honest.
Blooper shows. Like.
JFK getting shot in the head. That may be the most known blooper of all time.
Wasn't on a blooper show. Sitting down
Yeah, right, because it wasn't live, was it? Because that was a Bruder
Wasn't
film.
it?
No, it
Wasn't
wasn't. That wasn't news. That was there's a Bruder films of was just a camcorder.
Oh, really?
I thought it was
Yeah.
broadcast live.
No. That actual thing, the video images didn't come out until the 80s or 90s maybe.
Oh, really?
I think it was like when they made that the Oliver Stone JFK movie was when people saw it for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It was
had
it was buried in fucking some like vault for ages because there was that many conspiracies around it at the start. They were like, better keep this fucking.
It's one of the things that people, the JFK case, get obsessed with. Like,
Yeah.
weird. Sir Alex Ferguson sleeps with the case files beside his bed.
What?
It's a weird name for a wife.
Sir Alex Ferguson sleeps
It's nothing.
with the JFK case files beside his bed. Reads them apparently every night. Just reads in them, loves it, obsessed with it.
I will. There
We're
hasn't
4-0
been.
down at half time. He's like, all I'm saying is Magic bullet, don't believe it.
Yeah.
That's why he threw that boot at Beckham. He's like, I was getting a good bit. Fuck.
He was seeing how big of a thing you need to decapitate someone just to recreate it. Just starts with a boot. No, didn't work.
Where'd you hear that?
I read it somewhere.
Paddy told him.
Can you look it up? It was Stevie Wonder did it. They were trying to shoot it to the air for like a... Yeah, he's obsessed. He loves it.
You see, you Google it, it comes up, glass of water, like everybody else.
There's something in that, Dan, right?
Have they released the JFK files?
Yeah.
Has there been anything? No.
But didn't they give it to influencers to release?
I think,
Again, it sounds like something I'm
they
making
didn't
up.
give it to influence. It was public domain.
Yes, but there was something to do with when Trump released a load of the case files for like contentious things or conspiracy things.
Because he released them once, they were all redacted.
Loads of stuff was redacted, but
Yeah.
he gave them to like, okay, not influencers, but like almost like celebrity people.
I think it meant like Logan Paul got it.
No, but like there's pictures of people out the front of the White House holding like the case files, and they're just like well known, like I don't know,
I don't
crime people.
Well-known crime people.
You know, people will know what I'm talking about. There was something.
I
weird
can't
about,
imagine they
I
will.
There was
think I know
something
this.
weird about the
I don't
way
think you know what you're
the
talking
way it
about.
was presented. I think.
I thought they were just posted online. It was like read away at them, but there's 50, 60 years worth of...
Yeah, it was like whack away, lads. I think people did do like organised meetups
Yeah.
where they'd read like you do the first shift, you read through it, and then other people would take over. I think that was how they got through them. But there was nothing strange.
I saw a documentary once because I've kind of liked that one as a conspiracy theory.
It's the one I believe.
Yeah.
Who do we believe killed him?
See, so there's a documentary that says that it was, I can't remember if they said it was CIA or Mafia where it was like linked up, but that he was shot from a storm drain. So where the car went past him.
So it was Ed the Clown?
Yeah. Hey JFK, you want to look like a balloon? But where the car drove in Daily Plaza, there is a massive storm drain, and they were like, that's why his head went like that. Because if he was shot from above, surely it would fucking dip or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I think that that's one of the theories, that there was like loads of different snipers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they were all going to shoot at once, so there was no...
All knowledge I have of it is from an episode of South Park.
Probably bang on
What
them.
episode's that?
JFK one.
It must have been near the start of South Park because I had the video, and there was the observatory. What's the other building?
Schoolbook Depository.
Yep, they all talk about
Yeah,
that a
the
lot.
suppository.
That there was like multiple shooters, but I don't know. I watched the full documentary about it. I don't remember anything.
I do think it was the Mafia in conjunction with the CIA.
Because there's a great thing. There's an Oliver Stone like documentary. So he made the movie with
Oliver
Kevin Costner.
Stone?
Yeah. That's the best way to watch it. But he made the JFK movie with Kevin Costner, and then made a follow-up documentary a couple of years ago. And they talk about, it was like Fidel Castro and was it Khrushchev was in charge of Russia, and when they heard that JFK was dead, they were like,
They shit themselves.
because we were heading towards world peace, and JFK was like, we're going to get rid of nukes, we're all going to get along.
Yeah.
And then the industrial military complex was like, fuck that.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, Castro, I remember, now these aren't his words, I'm very much paraphrasing, when he went,
It's such a shame that JFK been blown apart. They shot him right in the face, back to the left, papi.
Was he that sassy?
I have no idea. He's Cuban, he's bound to be.
R.I.P. Papi.
Eddie Guerrero,
He
the more you're
so
gonna-
broke my heart.
I lie, cheap as steel.
We were like a cigar.
I'll have a cigar.
So I was
thank
doing
you,
Chico.
Fidel. Time.
It's amazing. But I, like,
All
it's
right, bro.
amazing. But he was interviewed and he was basically like, they were like, did you have anything to do with it? It was like, do you think if they actually thought I had anything to do with it, that they wouldn't just come and kick my fuck in, basically?
Yeah.
He's like, we could, if the US invaded us, we'd be fucked.
Because it was something to do with, it was the Bay of Pigs where it was the army sent those guys over to Cuba,
Yeah.
and then JFK didn't know about it or something, and then when they got in trouble, they were like, we need helicopters and fucking planes
Get
and shit
them
to
out.
come get them out, and he went, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because it was the start of World War III. If they'd have invaded another country, like
Yeah, he was with Marilyn Monroe. He's like, I'm not bothered.
yeah, that's another mad one too. Like fucking because he,
Donald Duck.
but they were both bucking her. So Robert Kennedy was bucking her as well,
Yeah.
which is like
Oh boy.
yeah.
Who bucked her first?
I think JFK.
Yeah. And then he was like sloppy seconds, bro.
You're the wee bro. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because I love how he tried to deny that of her. Then in his like birthday, where everyone was there, she comes out and is like, "Happy birthday, Mr.
Who is it does that bit
President."
about it where they're just like JFK being like, "Shut off, my wife's here, you fucking
Oh yeah. Louis C.K. maybe? I don't
dick."
know.
No, it's maybe Bill Burr, Chappelle or something.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah, someone does that. Like, shut the fuck
you fucking bitch, my fucking wife.
up. Yeah.
Because they reckon that her death, there's conspiracies around her death as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That because she was involved with so many mafia guys, and they were like, basically, shut her up. She's going to start talking.
Yeah. So she like overdoses.
Yeah, I think there's mad stuff about the amount of eyewitnesses from the Kennedy assassination that died suspiciously as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a bunch of that. Like getting cancers young and sort of weird
Slipped
shit.
on a
Like,
banana.
yeah, walked
Dead.
under a ladder. Yeah,
Who's
Or
these
fucking
assassins?
talk
The
to the
Chuckle Brothers? Fuck's this?
do you know how one of them died? He's getting too big for his fucking boots.
I think you're wired for sound, Paul.
I've just been Cuba, see Fidel Castro. And it's not Castro.
Yeah.
They fuck it up.
They got to you, me too.
To you, to me, too. All right, people.
Who's your favorite conspiracy celebrity death? Because I have one, but not a
Should
lot
we
of
save
people
this
believe.
for the Patreon?
Okay, we'll save
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Because we're getting a bit
Yeah,
Patreon.
Okay.
I need to leave soon as well, so let's
Yeah.
fucking.
Yep, all right.
All right, wrap this up.
Yeah, I need to get another sauna. We'll head over to Patreon, patreon.com/LazyBoyz. LazyBoyz.
I'll reveal my favorite conspiracy.
Oh, I tell you, do you know what that
Class.
is? Careful.
Sweet.
Cliffhanger.
Easy there. But you don't fall.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, shame if someone pushed you. Sweet.
Yeah.
Splattered all over the.
Saved your life.
You'd be the worst, like, mafia threat guy ever. It'd be a shame if something happened to you. For example, I fucking murdered you.
Yeah, I'm on tape. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
He also,
don't
he
get
also
any
can't
of
tell
them.
a lie. Like, did you kill that guy? We all know.
But it this
I
way.
do a lot of things,
Yeah.
like killing that guy. I did
We're
that.
gonna murder you if you know what I mean. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for watching and listening. See you next time. We're away to Patreon.
See you there.